all our life to explain that it's more beautiful when you're here. I remember the light when it turned around and revealed all the truth, no escape. Going blind. Say it like it is this time for me to hear. Suddenly you felt all alone again, even in crowded rooms with all your friends. Where goes the tide? All in front of you. Where goes the tide? Still in front of you. Say it like it is this time for me to hear. Suddenly you felt all alone again, even in crowded rooms all around friends. Say it, it's unbreakable through it all and more. Don't fret now, I'm not leaving you alone. Won't leave you now or through later days.
Porch light flicker on the siding, moths dancing like they know the tune. Porch light flicker on the siding, moths dancing like they know the tune. Every breath feels borrowed, but tonight the world's in tune. Old chair horns beneath me, plank boards keep the time. Old chair horns beneath me, plank boards keep the time. If this sound ain't perfect, that's how Let the shadows play. Yeah, the porch light burn uneven. Keep the night from drifting away. If this ain't heaven, it'll do for today.
Anyway, baby, just name the time. When I'ma come through, can you get me cruising on the moonlight? Top down, playing new sounds while the wind blows over it. Checking my maps, heading a stack, keep it intact. Do me a favor, girl. Can you keep it warm for me, keep it on for me like a shower? I needed to run for me, hold it down till I'm pulling up. I finally made it, girl. And I'm at the door, see you walking up to me, and you got something that's showing what's underneath. Still you expect me to make it do pleasantries, baby, I'm yours. Love what you got on, but I want it all for you. We can play a song while I'm holding on to you. Rubbing in the hallway, no use for all the rooms. So what you wanna do? And she told me, she said it's all for you. I did it all for you. Baby, it's all for you. No. She said it's all for you. I did it all for you. Baby, it's all for you. No. We could catch a vibe here on this trip. I'm in your soul, you're on my head. I want you at my fingertips all night, all night. Love what you got on, but I want it all for you. We can play a song while I'm holding on to you. Rub it in the hallway, no use for all the rooms. So what you wanna do? And she told me, she said it's all for you. I did it all for you. Baby, it's all for you. No.
Well, I chipped my tooth on a tangerine, and the jaybird singing something about the way things used to be. Now I'm dancing on a wire like a cheap paper tiger, strumming on a heartstring stereo to a song that no one knows, and it goes like this. Hey, yeah, said it goes like this. Say la vie, oh don't ask me, 'cause it goes like this. Yeah. So I pack my bags and I'm on my way. And all my friends are upside down, but I get around okay. Now I'm dancing on a tightrope, oh, like some silly little psycho. Only one way out of this two-lane town, and around we go, and it goes like this. Oh yeah, say it goes like this. Say la vie, oh don't ask me, 'cause it goes like this. Oh, say la vie, oh don't ask me, 'cause it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can't wait to wake to your love in the morning. This
All right, pretty good way to start the day. It bounced off that top Bollinger Band with authority there. I was wondering if that might happen, and whoa, it sure did. So, getting started for another day. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Getting ready for another bleep blorp mode. Kind of dialing in the settings for the future bot that I'm going to be creating. So, what's up, Surge? Yeah, be cautious today. It's bouncing between 85 cents up and 85 cents down many times through the 15. All right, well, we'll see if the we'll see how the bot survives these conditions. So it'll be sounds like a severe test of the bot's programming. So maybe a good day to consider adjusting some settings. So we'll see how it goes here. Surge rolling in immediately, getting the engagement going. I appreciate you, Surge. You the man. So yeah, that was kind of a runner. Top of the Bollinger Bands definitely had a pretty serious effect there, but yeah, it's bouncing back in the other direction now. I see what you're talking about. Lots of energy going in both directions. So pretty diabolical at the moment. I may just be in observation mode for a little while. What I may do here today is just track the buy low strategy, see how that would have done. Just kind of paper trading with that, and just kind of verbally tracking it in the stream to see if we buy at, if we buy at 35 or 40, somewhere in there, does it get back to 50? And definitely the last three, maybe even the last four, maybe in the last five maybe that would have worked. So we'll see if that is a strategy that is more effective for today's highly volatile conditions. Choppy with authority. Diabolical. Some diabolical shit. So hope you do well today. Good luck. It's good to see you, Surge. I'm not sure if Vishna's still here, but thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the heads up also from the Real Pipe X. Getting me on the right page to start the day. Seems like very choppy and unstable conditions. So we'll see if the alternative strategy of buy low early is a better strategy in these moments. If it is, and that ends up being a good pivot, I may try to work that into the bot programming, but we'll see. It does complicate things, as Serge mentioned yesterday, but yeah, and I would have to come up with a formula for when that shift happens. So, the leading contender for me mentally right now is how often it crosses the line in the 1 hour bracket. So we've got 1, 2, 3 crossings in the last hour of the current price. So, and that number will probably increase on the next one because we're going to be at a lower number. So where are we at now? Oh, we need to strike. All right, Serge already getting us up to 3 likes on the stream. So thank you, Serge, the engagement captain. So let's see how often it's crossed in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's pretty choppy. Pretty choppy. Chopping broccoli over here. All right, so let's say we bought down at 40 cents. We had a 40 to grab there. Maybe we should have waited, but let's say we got it at 40. Got a safe entry. Now we're kind of bummed that we did. But it's still early. So let's say we're in at 40 on down, and we're going to do a take profit at 50. So let's see how that would have worked out on this market. What I am noticing is that overall it's very big movements in either direction, which can actually work well for my strategy, especially if it happens late. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes today. This could be interesting. Could be interesting. Yeah, I think we actually ended up with like 19 likes on last night's stream. So I noticed 17, so I'll just try to bump us up one today. The afternoon sessions are usually a little bit quieter. Usually get a pretty big influx of folks on the evening sessions. But yeah, we're over the 450 mark for subscribers. We're just narrowing in on that 500 mark, and I'm looking forward to finding out. And I had a thought this morning. I'd like to have some memes at the ready. I really like that meme, straight to jail. Straight to jail. You know, Fred Armisen on Parks and Recreation as the, I don't know what, Colombian ambassador or whatever. Like, I just want to have that for like when somebody comes in and asks about picks. Straight to jail. Straight to jail. So I'm going to start getting creative with some stuff as we grow here, and start having some stuff programmed to press a button and throw a meme up on the screen. So but yeah, I do know that like you get super chat feature at 500 subscribers. I don't know what all you get, but we'll have some different features coming up here real soon when we cross that 500 mark. So maybe we can do it today. It would take a big day to get there, but we're making, 30, 40 a day at this moment, so could happen. All right, yeah, big movements in both directions. Down would have definitely gotten the 50-cent take profit. Would have gotten the 20-cent take profit. Yeah, let's see. Will it get the 30-cent take profit? Yes, sir. So I got 10, 20, and 30. And we'll also see if it ends up being the winner at the end, or at least at the 2-minute mark. If it's up, I guess we'll say if it gets to 99, we'll just call that a win. And we'll just track that today under these conditions and see if that's the pivot in these conditions. I would think it might be a better strategy for chaos. Dual citizenship with Colombia. Doesn't that make him my second president? Yes, straight to jail. Straight to jail. Let's see if I can pull that up. I don't think I'll get in trouble for just playing like a super quick clip, but we'll see. I'll pull it up on my phone to start out with. and I can just have it ready on my phone and just put it in the microphone. uh, gotta have fun with this stuff. 4 likes now. Thank you so much. Let's see. Straight to jail.
Men who come in to take the protesters away. Where are they? This kind of behavior is never tolerated in Baracua. You shout
Baracua.
like that, they put you in jail right away. No trial, no nothing. Journalists, we have a special jail for journalists. You're stealing, right to jail. You're playing music too loud, right to jail, right away. You're driving too fast, jail. Slow, jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses. You right to jail. You undercook fish, believe it or not, jail. You overcook chicken, also jail. Undercook, overcook. You make an appointment with the dentist and you don't show up, believe it or not, jail, right away. We have the best patients in the world because of jail. This is the most terrifying video you'll ever watch on
Oh man.
and you don't know enough about
Oh Lord, that is straight to jail. God, that's funny. All right, I got to lock in here. I'll be right back.
Pretty pictures from the upward bound. When the thunder hits, it doesn't make a sound. World's in a hurry just to be let down. Wearing no worry like a wedding gown. The body's on time, the body's on time.
I was laughing too hard. I had tears in my eyes, so I didn't get in as fast as I wanted to, but oh, it's worth it, man. That meme, I gotta have some memes ready to go on the screen, short enough that I don't get in trouble for using them, um, but yeah, right to jail is definitely one of the one of them that's got to be uh, ready and at the available for when I see somebody asking for up or down. Like, right to jail, right to jail. Oh yeah, I got to figure out if I can do a soundboard. I probably can on here. I'll have AI talk me through it this afternoon. We'll try to get some audio soundboard set up to just press a button and hit that meme. I wouldn't mind having a video sound, video board, just little memes that pop up. Like there's this one guy, he's a speed golfer, and he's just an absolute maniac, and he just looks so crazy. He's Irish, and he's so intense. He does this kind of yell, and so for a win, I might have to have that one. Marooch. He's always talking about Marooch. Trying to teach people to play golf and just completely losing his mind every time. But yeah, we'll work on making that happen here. Got to have some fun with this stuff. My strategy is so boring, really. I got to have some entertainment on the side here. But yeah, so even though it's a little chaotic, 2-0 so far, so that's good. But on that last one, the buy low would have been successful extremely well. So you probably could have gotten in the 20s even. But we got in at 40 to make sure we got in, and we could have taken profit at 50, 60, 70, 99. So we'll chalk that up as hold to the end and get your 60 cents of profit or 59 cents of profit on that one. We'll kind of see the max of what we could have done with the reversal. But yeah, it is moving hard off that top Bollinger Band. It is moving hard. I think when I started today it was 64.5, already down to 63.9. Lots of energy in this market right now. I want to thank you for joining me. For those who are new, we're a community coming together to learn more about trading in general, predictive markets, and we're focusing right now currently on the Bitcoin 15-minute markets. Those happen every 15 minutes, and that keeps it kind of going all day. So we're studying charts, we're looking at the order books, we're keeping track of the Bitcoin real-time index on CF benchmarks, all to just make a decision when to come in and try to scalp some money off the top. So, yep, we could be in right now on down at 30, well, let's just say 35, because it went there really fast. So this is one we could even wait a little bit longer and just see if we get a lower price than 35, because it moved there so fast. So, but let's say we got 30. Could have easily gotten 30 here. So we're holding 30 on the down. We got 4 different categories of wins if this works. We got 30 to 4, so 40 cents would be a 10-cent profit, 50 cents, 20, 60, 30. And then 99, then hold to the end. And this is whatever strategy you use with that, You just want to be consistent with it, because if you can get a 59-cent win or a 60, 70-cent win off a 30-cent position, you only have to do that you only have to be right 1 out of 3 times to be profitable. So that's the advantage in these conditions of buying low and, early, real early. Especially with this downtrend going on, that 30-cent position for down is a fairly high probability hold. Even though we're 100 up, this market is moving fast. So we'll see. But on paper, we're doing paper trading with this strategy. And we're just in at 30, looking to see if we get to 40. Yeah, Surge tried that, lost more than he won. Well, there's a 10-cent profit. Surge, I'm kind of mid on that strategy as well, but I'm holding on to it as a possibility. I think under the right conditions, it works. So we already got 10 cents. Kind of rapidly approaching a 20-cent profit, but yeah, I would not be comfortable holding the up right now at all. Like, be diabolical. Even though we went up 100 real quick, it's like, yeah, that's not safe. It's definitely not my preferred strategy, but, my preferred strategy in these conditions is dangerous. So there's 20 cents on that position. Let's see if we get to 30. There's 30. So the only thing to track now is, does it get full 99 cents? Which is, for me, basically full profit. I don't like to hold to the end. I'll give up a penny, or even sometimes just a 0.1 penny to get out before it ends. What's up, Larry? How's it going? Today I'm still doing the bot strategy, but also in the live I'm kind of verbally tracking the buy low early. So buy the low side in the first few minutes at like 40, 30, somewhere in there. So we're paper trading this low position right now. We've already got 10-cent profit. We would have gotten 20-cent profit. We would have gotten 30-cent profit. And now I'm going to do the 4 categories, 10, 20, 30, and then hold to the end to just kind of like paper trade this situation and see how that would have done. We did this on the last market, and it reversed completely. Would have taken 99-cent profit at a 40-cent entry. So under these kind of like when 100 is not safe, when 100 in a certain direction is not a safe position, this might be real good strategy to use. Because we went up 100 points, and now we're going to head toward down 100 points. I won a risky bet at around 50% earlier. Never again. Yeah, I would call this my go-to strategy for highly volatile markets. It's less risky because you're getting in at like 40, 30 cents a contract. And if it's chopping across the line a bunch, your chances of getting 10 cents is very high. But, we want to see if maybe getting a higher take profit is better for this strategy right now. Because that could be why Surge and I are not profitable on this, is we're only taking 10 cents, and we might need to be taking more profit in these conditions. So we'll see. We're going to test it out. I'll kind of verbally track it as we go here today. But yeah, my position of, you know, buy the sure thing at the end is dicey at best. All right, I'm gonna get into trading mode, and hopefully the bot can survive these conditions today.
Don't know if I can find my way out. I'm stuck in a prison of doubt. In this torsion, and everything is growing up tight. There's no room to breathe. And nobody is watching at night. Who wanna rise up? Need a friend to shake me out again. Need a friend to shake me out again. I don't know if I can find my way out. In this torsion, and everything is growing up tight. There's no room
reaching out, I'm reaching you now. The water is rising over me. The water is rising. It's coming. I'm reaching out, I'm reaching you now. The water is rising over me. The water is rising. I'm reaching. It's coming. I'm reaching. The water is rising over me. I'm reaching out. I'm reaching. It's coming. The water is rising over me. I'm reaching out. I'm reaching. It's coming.
Yeah, just watching the order book is making me nauseous right now. It's like, dear Lord, what in the world? Chill out, bro. But another win. Had to get out at the 2 minute mark, but pretty close to full profit on that one. And just tracking our other strategy, the buy low, sell high strategy, buy low early strategy. That has won at 10, 20, and 30 cents and full profit twice in a row. So we'll keep tracking that today. I'm writing it down on paper. So we've got the numbers at the end of the day or the end of the session and then at the end of the day if these conditions continue. So I'm going to track that one. Right now, the verdict would be it's too small of a sample set to know, but right now it would be buy the low side, hold till the end, or hold till 99 or whatever, 95, whatever you want to take profit at. But yeah, these are definitely volatile, off the chart volatile conditions right there. To get a win on that one was like, yo, feel pretty fortunate for that win. So yeah, but we've got a long downtrend now. It bounced off that Bollinger Band on the top about an hour ago, hard. And even though there's still up energy going on, the down is definitely in control at the moment. So market saw the position was overbought and is selling off in mass right now. So yeah, we'll see where this goes. It's got a lot of energy going down in a row. So let's see. So we're buying on this one. We're buying the up at. Well, let's hold on for a minute because it's pretty crazy. So, but let's say we're happy here at 25, or just to be safe, maybe we didn't get that execution. We'll say we got in at 30. So we're in at 30 on the up. Very low risk position, with a lot of upside. And we'll see if we get that up. This is a little bit less advantageous of a setup because the trend is down. And when we get down at a cheap price on a downtrend, that's real good. So here we're getting up on a downtrend, not as ideal, but let's see if we get 10 cents. So we'll get 10 cents at 40, we'll get 20 cents at 50, 30 cents at 60, and full profit at 99. So yeah, kind of, I'm trading one strategy. I mean, on that last one, both strategies would have worked. On the one before that, both strategies would have worked. So they don't necessarily have to be exclusive of each other, but I think this is a better system for when it's chaos. You know, but the buy low strategy is safer. All you have to win is 1 out of 3. If you're taking profit at 99 cents, all you have to do is win 1 out of 3 and be profitable. So there's something to be said for that kind of a position in these kind of conditions. So yeah, it looks pretty bleak for that position right now, but I don't know. We're about to hit the other Bollinger Band on the bottom now, and we very well may have a real strong bounce back upwards. So we'll see what happens here. The trend has been, well, at least very recently, has been to bounce off the Bollinger Band pretty hard. So we'll see if that continues. And we'll be tracking these two strategies all day. The issue with buy low is losses are bigger and quicker. Well, I mean, if you're holding and you don't have a stop loss, I suppose that's true. But if you're holding an 85-cent per share position and that goes to zero, that's a huge loss. If you're holding a 30-cent per share position and that loses, it's not as big of a deal. I think the problem, perhaps, Serge, with what we were doing before on that strategy is we're just taking 10 cents of profit, and so we have to have a low position winning 80% of the time, and so that doesn't really work. So we would need to up our amount of take profit for those positions to have it work long term. And yeah, so that may be the issue with what we were doing on that strategy. You'll win more at the 10 cent, but you need to cover those losses, and they will happen more often because you're buying the low side. You know, the odds are against you buying that position. But we'll see. This may be our first loser. Well, we'll see. Not over yet. Not over yet. So this is the kind of market where 100 points or $100 means almost nothing. It can cover that in about 3 seconds. So it is super dicey right now. But I'm going to get ready for trading mode here. And yeah, diabolical is for sure. So we'll you know, I got to test my bot in all conditions. So we're still running it, and it's so far 3-0 on the day. We'll see if we can avoid the whammy here on this one. Well, there wasn't much room for profit on that one, but still, those little wins that are kind of sure things add up. So yeah, we've touched the bottom Bollinger Band. Haven't really bounced off it too much yet, but we're keeping an eye on that. Bitcoin is down about 1,000 in the last hour and 15 minutes or so. So it's a big push down, and we'll see if the buying energy jumps in here. And but yeah, earlier today, a long downtrend with a little bit of ups here and there, but mostly down, down, down. Then a big spike up to the top Bollinger Band. But see how it rode the edge of the Bollinger Band for like 4 or 5 hours? Like diabolical. Then it rises up, hits the Bollinger Band, drops down immediately. And now we're just going to see if we're going to ride the bottom edge of the Bollinger Band again, or if we're going to get a bounce back. So we shall see. Surge think it's going to crash. Yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of energy in the down direction right now. Let's just put it that way. We'll see if there's support. We're kind of crossing that support line from earlier today. So, yeah, this next one will be very interesting. I could see it being a real battle and real sketchy. So we'll see. Could go either way, really, at this point. That's always the case, but the indicators point toward an up, but the trend is really strong down. So sometimes the trend overwhelms the indicators, you know. Well, thanks to everyone for all the support. It's wonderful to see this channel growing so fast. And if you have any questions, if you're new to the channel, you want to ask any questions, we're a very friendly group and always here to try to support other people and encourage them and answer any questions we can. We're not gatekeeping any information. We're trying to share things openly and just help each other. Get better at trading, get better at reading these markets, and discuss strategies. And yeah, it's an educational space and also a supportive educational space. So I'm by far not an expert in this. I've been trading this market for over a year. If I stick to my strategy with success, when I don't use my strategy with not success. But pretty much dialing in on just sticking to one or two strategies based on market conditions and kind of dialing in when to implement both of them. We're tracking two strategies today. The one I'm trading is the high probability at the end of the market, buying at 85 to 90 ish, and then trying to take 10 cents of profit. Stop loss is at 50 cents for me right now. The other strategy we're looking at is buying the low side early in the first 1 or 2 minutes, and then we're tracking if 10-cent profit would have hit, if 20, 30, and then the full all the way to 99 would have hit. So we're kind of like looking at both of those strategies at the same time. And that's what's going on here today. If I'm not talking, I'm in trading mode. I'm here, but I'll return my focus to the chat once I'm done with the trade. And that basically for me starts right around the 8-minute mark. I start getting into mode. And if I don't, we have a whole team that's here to tell me I'm not focusing. I need to lock in. So So let's see where we would buy. It looks like the up in this position for the buy low. Still kind of moving down. I would, once it kind of like resists and gets stable, then I'm coming in. But let's just say for this one, we got in at 40 when it was down at 40. There's 10 cents profit. Yikes. Yikes. It is so diabolical right now. Oh my goodness. But we do have, if we bought low at 40, we have gotten a 10 cent profit. There it is again. So we've had multiple times to grab 10 cents of profit. Yeah, this is that battle that I was kind of expecting where we would cross the line multiple times in the session just because of where we are at on the chart. Boy, yeah. People are selling. There's definitely folks wanting to come in and buy at this price, but man, there is a huge sell-off underway. So at this point, if you're doing the 10 cent profit on the buy low, you're feeling good. You're out of this. You're done. You got your win under your belt. If you're doing 20 or 40 or 20 or 30 cents profit, you're holding your breath. So it's good to see you, Oz. Always good to check in and listen while sitting back and placing a few trades on Kalshi. I appreciate that you join me when you're doing that. That's great. Yo, what's good? Don't forget to lock in today. There's Carlos, our lock-in captain. Serge, our engagement captain. And we're going to have the president of Bavaquai. He's going to be our enforcer for not asking for chat for up or down picks in the chat. So we're going to start using some emojis when certain things happen. I got to get going on setting that all up. But one is definitely the right to jail. Right to jail. We're definitely going to do that one. Since it almost had me crying when I played it earlier today. I don't know why. That just makes it just so good. Makes me laugh so hard. But all right, so yeah, in these conditions, I think I would just be taking a break if I weren't testing my bot right now. I'd be taking a break with the my usual strategy, and I might be going in with like small amount of contracts on the buy low, and hold till the end. That's what I'd be doing right now. Buy low, hold to the end. All you have to do is win 1 out of 3. And if you're doing small amount of contracts, the risk is pretty low. The reward is decent, Like if I'm getting in at 2 contracts, well, are we going to get to 20 cents? Almost. But yeah, if I'm doing small amount of contracts, let's say 2 contracts, if I'm in at 40 cents, it's less than $1 that I could possibly lose, even if it ends up losing completely. And my potential win is $1.20. Is that right? So, even in that situation, if I'm getting in at 40 cents, I just have to win, 50% of the time, and I'm hugely profitable. So, anyway, in these conditions, it seems like a less risky position to take. We're seeing the battle that I kind of talked about. I was thinking we might see here on this one. Bollinger Band says we should go back up here, but there's a lot of selling energy in this market right now. So we're kind of seeing the battle at the bottom of the Bollinger Band right now. And I can't even remember. What do we buy the up? We're kind of paper trading the buy low, sell at a certain take profit strategy. I think I bought it at, did I buy it at 30? Can somebody help me? I can't remember what I said. After this one, you're expecting the bounce back. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. It does seem like we've kind of hit some resistance on the downtrend. All right, so there's 20 cents of profit for this position if we're buying low. I definitely think if you're buying low, you should do more than 10 cents of take profit. I think that's a key. Maybe just 20 is good. Maybe hold to the end, or 99-cent profit. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. It's either 20 cents take profit, or just hold it till 99 or 95 or something like that. The longer, the bigger your take profit, the less often you have to win. So far today with this strategy, it's two wins, one loss on holding to the end. So it's actually 66%, 67% hold to the end, So that's really good. That's very profitable. So, and these are the moments that it can work really well. When it hits the Bollinger Band and bounces back, you can get this down movement, and then it finally gets a point where there's resistance, and then it starts bouncing back up. So, I'm not locking in. Lock in. Thank you. All right, I'll be back.
stretch it. I get to remember it. Then I see my bed is empty on one side. Back in the sheet, the only place I can hide. In the morning.
Well, I wasn't locked in. I paid the price. Yep. The rule is I'm supposed to get out at the 2-minute mark. Missed that, and I would have gotten out at break even, but then all kinds of diabolical stuff went on. This market is something else, man. It is like watching a tennis match on the order book. So there's another one. If you bought up and held to the end, or held to 99, you won on that one. So that's 3 out of 4. That buying low and holding to the end won. In the last 4 markets, 3 out of 4. Buy at 40 to 30 and hold to the end. So that would be the winning combo currently for these markets. Just something we're tracking on paper right now. I'm writing it all down so we can have some numbers at the end of this session here. But yeah, 3 out of 4 hold to the end is the strategy here. So I don't know if that's going to hold, but it is so diabolical right now that is a lot safer position to take. Surge still won. What? Cantrell, what's up? Just got 10x money. Nice. Learning pretty fast. Man, I got to catch up on the chat. Holy shit. So Cantrell is back. Maybe bounce back up. Absolutely. Yep, still sticking to this bot strategy. Today I would not recommend using the hold to the end, hold at the end strategy. I think the buy low, buy 30 or 40 on the low side that goes low first. So that would be down at like 20, 27 right now, we'll say. That's our entry for just paper trading right now. So we're in on down at 27. If we get to 37, that's a 10-cent win. And I'm tracking 4 different categories. A 10-cent win, a 20, a 30, and a hold to the 99 at the end. So I'm tracking that strategy. It's 3 and 1 so far of holding to the end. So that would be extremely profitable at the moment. Buying at 27 on down is going against what we expect is going to happen here, though, because we hit the Bollinger Band, we bounced off it pretty good, and now we would expect the up to continue if the trend, if the chart gives us any idea of the pattern that's developing here. But we shall see. So we're in at 27. We don't have any wins yet on that one. Doc Fizz in the house. What's up, man? Talking about Bollinger Bands. Talking about RSI. Bullish and bearish. Yep. Good thing I bet up while it was low. Cantrell. Man, got the guru in the house here. Just starting, already figuring this stuff out. Yeah, I didn't get it yesterday, but we locking in today. All right, Cantrell, love to hear it. Serge got the win, nice, and now he's going to sit out and chill. Sounds good. I'm still trading, so I'm encouraging you not to not to copy trade me today. I'm still testing my bot and running it in all conditions and seeing if it matters. I would want to have some kind of an indicator to keep the bot from trading in these conditions. So I'm looking at this 1 hour chart. I need to get a strike point. I may need to zoom out, maybe even a little bit more. But like within the last hour, let's see how many times it's crossed the line. Looks like maybe 1, 2, 3. Well, it's gotten within the line. I think that may be the better one. Within the line by just a hair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going on 7. So yeah, this the buy. I mean, we now got 10 cents on that buy low one. At least I may have missed when it bounced up even higher than that. So 10, we may have hit 20 cents profit if we got in at 27. So we're tracking two strategies. The strategy I'm trading is I get in at 7 minutes on any side that goes to 85. It's a real dangerous strategy given these conditions, which are super volatile, moving very fast in both directions. And I'm recommending the buy low strategy right now. In the first minute or two of the market, pick the low side and then just decide, do I want to take 10 cents? Do I want to take 20? Do I want to take 30? Or do I just want to hold to the end? If you regularly buy the low side, hold to the end, you only have to win about 1 out of 3. And the last 4, it's 3 and 1. So that's why I'm kind of suggesting giving that a shot, because the risk is lower. So if you lose completely, you're only losing 30 to 40 cents a share, wherever you got in at. We're in at 27 on the down on this one, so I think we've already got 10 and 20 cent profit at some point. And now we're just holding to see, and I'm keeping the track of this on paper so we can have a kind of report ready for you at the end of the session. But as of right now, the 10 cent strategy is 4 and 1. The 20 cent strategy is 4 and 1. And the other two are 3 and 1. And we're just waiting to see if they get to 4 and 1. So when it's crossing the line like crazy, lots of energy, lots of movement, I highly recommend the buy low early strategy, because and whether the decision to make is how much profit to take from that position. Holding to the end, or 99 cents, or even 95 or 90, something like that. There's an argument for doing that because you just don't have to be right as often. So I got to get into trading mode. I'm talking too much. I'll see you in a minute. So yeah, I mean, I think even in test mode, I'm going to switch over right now and do the other strategy, just because it makes so much more sense right now. That's two losses in a row. Yeah, it's diabolical right now. It is diabolical. So, and yeah, it's looking like that strategy will be 4-1 of buy the low side, set the take profit, and walk away from the computer for for the entire 15 minutes. Do not look at it. Come back with like a minute to go and see if you won, because that's basically what's happening right now. The low side is winning regularly, so that would be that would be my strategy. That's what I'm going to kind of go for. I can't really do that because I'm running the stream here, but um, maybe I'll turn my head to the side. so so yeah, these conditions for let's see how often now it's gone past. It's touched the line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in the last hour. It's crossed this specific number 7 times. So that's diabolical choppiness. So, well, I should have bought down while it was low. I'm shifting. I'm shifting strategy. I'm going to go, small contracts just to keep the damage to a minimum. But I'll just stick with the 5 contracts. Buy the low side. Hold to the very end. Now, you should probably do the opposite, because whenever I switch away from my strategy, the universe loves to punish me. So here we go. There's something to be said for just right now, do the opposite of what I do. So, yeah, I'm glad you won early too. I mean, but I think that's a strategy right now. Either ride the current energy that's underway, that's, getting started, or, buy the low side and ride it out to the end. At the very least, do 20 cents of profit instead of 10. But I would advocate for hold till 99 or 95 or something like that. Again, the reason being, you only have to win 1 out of 3, and right now it's winning 80% of the time, which is crazy. It's a statistical anomaly right there. So if you're using that strategy right now, you're making bank. You're cashing in right now. So let's go. Let's shift the strategy. I'm not going to talk. Well, let me see. Yeah, I'm going to go into quiet mode and shift to the beginning being quiet mode.
spirit sings up, now you seem brand new to me. But was that even for? Was you playing your games? Was you really bored? No. I really should've known. Be with that and right till we hit a red light. Then I see the signs. Oh, after all that time, this is it for us. You don't wanna try. Thought your love was real, but it never was. No, you can't decide. After all this time, this is it for us. After all this time, this is it for us. After all this time, this is it for us. Oh, I really should've known. Be with that and right till we hit a red light. Then I see the side. Oh, after all that time, this is it for us. You don't wanna try. Thought your love was real, but it never was. No, you can't decide.
Well, I can come in and chat because all the work on this strategy is done. Now I just let the market either go in my favor or not. So bought at 38 cents, and the strategy that I'm going to follow here for a while, as long as this market is going to be chaos, is just hold to the end. Either take the complete loss or the complete win and buy at a low amount. So that's the kind of the alternative strategy that I'm employing right now, given that my regular strategy is just diabolical in these conditions. So what is Serge using explicatives for? Expletives, not explicatives. Oh, yeah. Oh, the chaos? The absolute carnage and chaos that's going on right now. Oh, man, it is rough. It is rough. Yeah, this is trading midday in on a market day, weekday. Markets are open, everybody's awake, and yeah, having fun throwing money at the Bitcoin today. So it's quite a wild ride. This is why I generally prefer late nights and weekends for the scalping at the end of the market strategy, or high probability end of market strategy. Here, I'm much happier to, if I lose $1.50. If I win $3. So I only have to be right 1 out of 3. Yeah, very well may be, Cantrell. I mean, we're at the bottom of the Bollinger Band. We should be bouncing back. It's kind of chopping back and forth. But yeah, up is definitely highly favored at this moment. And I think your intuition is correct probably on that one. But I'm sticking with the strategy. And gonna just test. Now I'm moving to testing the other strategy. Because these conditions are just diabolical for my other one. So mostly gathering data right now, and that's why I'm laughing. I mean, I'm putting in small amounts, and the losses don't hurt me, and it's just all fun and games for me right now. If I had 50 contracts on the line, I'd probably be a little bit more emotionally invested, which is why I shouldn't have 50 contracts. If you're feeling emotional or, super anxious, you're probably investing too much in that market. You know what I mean? So it's probably a good barometer for like how well you're managing your bankroll. If a loss, like, puts you in super emotional, frustrated, upset mode, you're probably wagering too much, you know. So but yeah, the up looks real strong here. I wouldn't bet against that at the moment. But I'm going to ride this through for a while. What I'm hoping for, because I'm expecting an uptrend, is for up to go down early and uh, and grab that at a cheap price and ride it to the end. But we'll see what happens. I'm just going to keep buying the low side. Try to wait as long as possible to let it, like, run out its initial run in that direction, and then just come in, try to get in at 30 in the 30s, and see if I can get 1 out of 3 to hit. So we'll see. Yeah. Market surge says stop, dude. Stop. There's got to be a good meme for stop. Just stop. I'll have to find that one. Or we could just tell this market right to jail. Go to jail, right to jail. In fact, I need to pull it up one more time. Right to jail.
Where are the armed men who come in to take the protesters away? Where are they? This kind of behavior is never tolerated in Boracua. You shout like that, they put you in jail right away. No trial, no nothing. Journalists, we have a special jail for journalists. You're stealing, right to jail. You're playing music too loud, right to jail, right away. You're driving too fast, jail. Slow, jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses. You right to jail. You undercook fish, believe it or not, jail. You overcook chicken, also jail. Undercook, overcook. You make an appointment with the dentist and you don't show up, believe it or not, jail, right away.
Oh man. That's got to be one of my favorites. All right, so we're kind of stagnating on the likes. If you're new and you're enjoying what you're seeing, you want to have a community that's here for learning and growing with trading, and yeah, would appreciate it if you give it. Oh, Serge is already asking too. I appreciate you, Serge. Straight to jail. Straight to jail. You undercook fish, believe it or not. Jail. Oh. So yeah, so that strategy didn't work that time. Oh for 1 on that. I think I would have gotten a 10-cent profit if I would have done 10-cent profit, but we're going to try and buy the low side, hold till the end, and try to win at least 1 out of 3 times. And if we do that, we'll be profitable. So that's the current strategy I'm trying for these absolutely insane market conditions. It does seem to be stabilizing slightly. We might start moving in a tight choppy pattern. But yeah, the last, I don't know, 3 hours have been kind of chaos. Believe it or not, straight to jail. So as far as the execution of the buying and the selling, this strategy is super that I'm doing right now is super easy. Like, get in 30 to 40 somewhere and then set your take profit and relax. That's it. All right, let's see here. Hi, I see you changed your strategy. How's it going so far? I just did it on the last one. I'm basically in bot training mode for my other strategy, for my original strategy, but the conditions are just really poor for that. So we're testing this one. If I would have run it for the last hour, my record would be 4-2, and I'd be winning like 50 cents per contract, 60 cents per contract, sometimes 70. So I'd be significantly up on this strategy if I had been using it for the last, 2 hours. Just got started on it, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think it's a good time to shift. The conditions are, and like I said, my ideal at this moment is to buy the yes at a low a low amount because the chart indicates we're likely to have a bounce back off the Bollinger Band. It's been kind of chopping back and forth, but if I'm just looking at the chart and the RSI, I feel like it's more likely to have an uptrend right now. So I like to be able to buy. That's why I got in at 40 instead of waiting to 30 and whatever. Just making sure I got in. And yeah, we'll see. I mean, like I also said before, keep in mind the universe punishes me for not doing my strategy. So just keep it in mind. This might be time to actually do the other strategy. So I don't know. But yeah, these conditions in general, I would be trade small amounts, you know, and if you are using my strategy of at the end, you might want to tighten it up to just taking 5 cents of profit. I think I would have avoided both of those last two losses if I had 5 cents instead of 10. So, but yeah, these kind of conditions will make you question your strategy for sure. And this is why, if I'm not doing a live right now, I'm probably working in the yard instead of trading. So, not to like completely ruin my stream by telling everybody, go away, but might be the best idea. But I think what we'll do is try to make the best out of this and test a different strategy. I consider this my go-to strategy in these conditions. Buy low early, hold. I think what I'm just trying to figure out today is, do I take the 10-cent profit? Do I take 20? Do I take 30? Or do I just hold to the end and one win makes up for two losses? So we shall see. Up 67 cents. Got a little iffy about staying in on down. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, Serge, I completely understand, dude. All right, yeah, hopefully we'll have calmed down a little bit by the time we do the evening session. I did a similar strategy, set buy limit up down at 35 cents when the market first opened, then set sell limit at 40 to 50 cents. How's that working for you, RF? Yeah, so I mean that's basically what I'm doing. Trying to buy between 30, setting it at 35 right away makes sense because then you get the limit order, no fees in at 35. Get that scalp at 10. So yeah, maybe I return to just getting the 10-cent profit, but I mean for a stretch of 5 markets in a row, holding to the end was the correct play. So I'm kind of, anything can happen in these markets. In 8 minutes, my God, we could be completely in a different place in 8 minutes than we are right now. So I'm liking this strategy for now. I may try and get in a little bit cheaper, though. I just felt like the up was the probable movement. That's kind of the same thing I'm doing. I'm buying a little lower at 30 flat and buying in and then selling when I hit 20 to 25. Okay, so you're buying at 30 flat and selling at like 50 or 55 cents. Is that right? Which makes sense. All it has to do is get back to the strike point uh, to hit. So, and yeah, sometimes even pushing to 65. Yeah. Well, I mean, let's look at the 1 hour here. We've crossed or come right next to the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times in the last hour it has crossed this number. That's a lot. So yeah, maybe I'll just try and wait a little bit longer, get in at like what's the in between of you guys? 30? 30 flat and 35. Yeah, I'll try 35 and 55 and see how that works. Buy the 35, sell the 55. That's in these conditions, that's a pretty decent strategy to employ. But yeah, my hold, 85 cents at the end is like super risky at this moment. So I'm just kind of putting the bot on pause, uh, and what I'm thinking right now is what formula would put the bot on pause right now. And the leading contender in my mind is how often it has crossed the current target number in the last hour. And I think anything over 4 is just take a break. Bot, you can have the 15 minutes off. Go smoke a cigarette and relax. Like, and yeah, this is when buying low makes sense. So it's been good so far, unless someone buys or sells a bunch of Bitcoin, then it's a train wreck. Yeah. And that can happen, with just rich people. We're at the mercy of rich people doing stuff that that doesn't really make sense, I think I'm going to buy 1,000 Bitcoin right now. What? The price moves $500 in like 3 seconds. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that can happen. The worst I've seen so far is a market that went down 500, was at 500 down and ended up 650 up. So, yeah, talk about like whiplash. It's like, what in the world? So, yeah, like I said, as soon as I start using this strategy, it will start losing. So, do the opposite. But yeah, I'm going to stick with it. There's still quite a bit of volatility. Not as much as there was like an hour ago. About, 40 minutes ago or so, it was like, yo. But yeah, so I think, well, let's try. I'm going to try 30. I kind of like the 35. I'm going to do 35, 55. That makes sense to me. 35, 55. That's what we're going to do, at least for the next hour. We'll see how this goes. So far, 0-2, down $3.50. So far, terrible, but we'll see.
Is this time for me to hear? Suddenly, you felt all alone again. Even in crowded rooms,
Yeah, so that chat thread with Cantrell and Larry sharing their experiences. Yeah, it is diabolical conditions right now. It's very easy to get wiped out in these conditions. So, scale appropriately to your bankroll, and yeah, if maybe take a break as well. I'm gonna test this new strategy, or I would call it this my high volatility strategy. We'll see how that goes if it moves in a better direction for me. But yeah, diabolical today. So
I'm not leaving you alone. Wanna leave you now or too late again.
Porch light flicker on the siding, moths dancing like they know the tune. Porch light flicker on the siding, moths dancing like they know the tune. Every breath feels borrowed, but tonight the world's in tune. Old chair hums beneath me, plank boards keep the time. Old chair hums beneath me, plank boards keep the time. If this sound ain't perfect, that's how I it's mine. Someone left the radio humming low next door. Someone left the radio humming low next door. Static sings the harmony. I couldn't ask for more. Let the porch light burn uneven. Let the shadows play. Yeah, the porch light burn uneven. Keep the night from drifting away. If this ain't heaven, it'll do for today.
Anyway, baby, just name the time. When I'ma come through, can you get me cruising under moonlight? Top down, playing new sounds while the wind blows over it. Checking my maps, heading a stack, keep it intact. Do me a favor, girl. Can you keep it warm for me, keep it on for me like a shower? I needed to run for me, hold it down till I'm pulling up. I finally made it, girl. And I'm at the door, see you walking up to me, and you got something that's showing what's underneath. Still you expect me to make it do pleasantries, baby, I'm yours. Love what you got on, but I want it all for you. We can play a song while I'm holding on to you. Rubbing in the hallway, no use for all the rooms. So what you wanna do? And she told me, she said it's all for you. I did it all for you. Baby, it's all for you. No. She said it's all for you. I did it all for you. Baby, it's all for you. No. We could catch a vibe here on this trip. I'm in for you. I did it all for you. Baby, it's all for you. No, no, no.
Well, I chipped my tooth on a tangerine, and the jaybird singing something about the way things used to be. Now I'm dancing on a wire like a cheap paper tiger, strumming on a heartstring stereo to a song that no one knows, and it goes like this. Hey, hey, yeah, said it goes like this. Say la vie, oh, don't ask me, 'cause it goes like this. Yeah. So I pack my bags and I'm on my way. And all my friends are upside down, but I get around okay. Now I'm dancing on a tightrope, oh, like some silly little psycho. Only one way out of this two-lane town, and around we go, and it goes like this. Oh yeah, say it goes like this. Say la vie, oh, don't ask me, 'cause it goes like this. Oh, 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 oh.
Thank you for sharing your strategy there, Jose. What the AI indicator? What is that using to make its determination? Are you just asking Claude, or are you asking a chatbot to pick for you? What? Yeah, if you don't mind sharing, what is your AI indicator based on? What is it making its decisions based on? Because that would be helpful to know. somehow somehow losing likes on the stream. I don't know how that's happening. I don't know what's going on with that. But all right. It's rough conditions, so I can understand people being upset about what's happening, but yeah, not me, folks. Nothing to do with it. So yeah, I think that's where we're at right now. Just trying to find a strategy that works with these conditions. And yeah, we're struggling a bit. But like I said, I mean, what you could do right now is just do the opposite of what I'm doing, because every time I leave my initial strategy, this happens. All right, spot price momentum lag, micro order flow, and volatility revision. That's what this AI is using to decide up or down on the beat price. Spot price momentum lag. Okay, micro order flow and volatility revision. Those are all three things I don't know what they are. So I don't know if you feel like, I know it's a lot to type out, but I don't know if you feel like explaining what those are. But that could be very educational for our group here to find out more about those indicators that you're using right now. But yeah, we're at a loss for a strategy at the moment. It is diabolical. And now the downtrend, we thought we might get an up reversal, but we didn't. Still down. Downtrend is in control and running the show. And I think we're down 1,200 since I logged on today. Okay, these are the three main components that BTC uses for movements. Okay, I don't know what that means. But yeah, rough conditions. You know, if you're sticking to my strategy, which I should be doing because I'm supposed to be testing a bot. I just got sick of losing. Yeah, probably best to just take a break and I'll see you this evening. you know, like being honest about what's going on right now. It's like, dang. I stuck to the bot strategy twice on this one and got 5 cents and 6 cents. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, as soon as I leave that strategy, it's going to work again. You know, it's just the way it goes. So probably should return to it, but I still think there's a lot of potential for buying the low side and scalping like 20 cents off of it. But the last two have just run away. We're not done yet, though. You know, God, this is so crazy that it might reverse from this point. Jesus. Yeah, no position is safe at the moment. It can go anywhere. Yeah, so probably Carlos, I should probably switch back over. I mean, that's kind of my mantra is pick a strategy and stick to it. I should either just stop trading, which is hard when you're running a live stream, but yeah, if I was not running this live stream, I would be working in the yard right now. So, just way too volatile for the sure thing strategy. Yeah, take a break, everybody. The numbers are going to fall off the map, but I got to be honest, it's pretty rough, pretty rough conditions at the moment. So the live will take a hit because of that, but that's all right. I'm all about honesty and like just good time to just take a break. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with this for now. I'm gonna stick with what's annoying about that last one. I've been doing 5 contract bids, but my Kalshi just kind of froze up on me and gave me the bid twice. So not only did I lose, but I was in double on that one. So yuck. But I'll stick with it for a little while. And I said I was going to do it for an hour, so I'll do it for an hour. And if I don't get a reversal here in the next little bit, I'll just call the stream good at 3 o'clock. But yeah, we shall see. I'm going to go into trading mode. Good luck, everybody. I don't know. It's rough. It's rough right now.
In the morning, I wake up feeling no pain. Long stretches, I get to remember it. Then I see my bed is empty on one side. Back in the sheet, the only place I can hide. In the morning, I'm wondering how I'm gonna get through the night. Sick and weary
innocent. I may never make it out. In the morning, I'm wondering how I'm gonna get through the night. I'm sick and weary, only your love's gonna make it right. Yeah, only your love, only your love. Only your love, only your love. Just a little, take me along the way. Won't you visit? Won't you stop by to stay? I'm a better man with your love than without. Innocent, I may never make it out. And in the morning, I'm wondering how I'm gonna get through the night. I'm sick and weary, only your love's gonna make it right. Yeah, only your love, only your love. 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 Only your love, only your
You say you need your space, then pull me close. I read your silence, louder than most. One day you're warm, the next day you're cold. Got me second guessing what I already know. I give you love, but you ration yours. But you ration yours. You open up just to close the door. Just to close the door. I stay up late, trying to read your mind. I can't read your mind. But your love got rules that change all the time. Change all the time. Why are you always halfway in? Got me drowning when I know I could swim. If you love me, baby, say it with your chest. Yeah, tired of the maybes, I just want the yes. Don't play me like a song on spin. If you ride for me, then ride to the end. Don't wanna love this paper thin. So why you always halfway in? Halfway in. You hit me up when the nights get slow, but then disappear when the highs get low. I ain't your maybe. Tell me what it is, 'cause I'm way too grown to be messing with a love like this. I give you love, but you ration yours. But you ration yours. You open up just to close the door. You stay closing doors. I stay up late, trying to read your mind. change all the time. Changing all the time. Why are you always halfway in? Got me drowning when I know I could swim. If you love me, baby, say it with your chest. Yeah, tired of the maybes, I just want the yes. Don't play me like a song on spin. If you ride for me, then ride to the end. Don't wanna love this paper thin. So why you always halfway in? Why you always halfway in? Got me drowning when I know I could swim. If you love me, baby, say it with your chest. Yeah, tired of the maybes, I just want the yes. Don't play me like a song on spin. If you ride for me, then ride to the end. Don't wanna love this paper thin. So why you always halfway in? Halfway in.
Okay, kind of finally broke through the crazy losing streak there and heading in the right direction again. Whew, rough. I was kind of thinking maybe I should hold that one to the end because I did feel like there was some good up energy happening, but I think we got to take a win where we can get it at the moment. So I'll take that win. First one in probably an hour. So yeah, it's been rough today. And I've kind of put the bot is in quiet mode. It's in recharge mode because it's not going to be used right now. So yeah, very volatile conditions. Very hard to predict where we're going. What I'm looking at right now is on the 1 hour, basically how often it's gotten across the line or very near it. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times in the last hour, the price has crossed the current target, the strike point. So yeah, this is very volatile and choppy. So I think the strategy, the one that a number of us in the chat are using right now, is probably the safest bet at the moment. But there ain't no way to know what's going to happen with this market right now. It is crazy. This market needs to go right to jail. Right to jail.
you be my heart's home? Guess you were biding your turn to go. Oh, I really should've known. Be with anime till we hit a red light. Then I see the signs. Oh, after all that time, this is it for us. You don't wanna try. Thought your love was real, but it's down for us. Now you can't decide. Oh, oh, oh. After all this time, this is it for us. Change your energy, yeah, you switch things up. Now you seem brand new to me. But was that even for? Was you playing your games? Was you really bored? No. Oh, I really should've known. Be with anime till we hit a red light. Then I see the signs. Oh, after all that time, this is it for us. You don't wanna try. Thought your love was real, but it's down for us. No, you can't decide. Oh, oh, oh. After all this time, this is it for us. After all this time, this is it for us. After all this time, this is it for us. Oh, I really should've known. Be with anime till we hit a red light. Then I see the sign. Oh, after all that time, this is it for us. You don't wanna try. Thought your love was real, but it's down for us. No, you can't decide. Oh, oh, oh. After all this time, this is it for us. Never really know what's going on.
Welcome back, Cantrell. One win, the last one I got a win on, and so, but yeah, it's rough, man, rough. So, and I would have gotten the 100% win on the last one, so I'm kind of coming back to. I'm gonna try now, getting in at 30 cents, and seeing if I get, just having to take profit at 99.9 for now, and just seeing how the market goes. And if it runs away in the down direction, I'll just stay in. And then I'll start having a stop loss that protects my profit. But I'm going to try and hold in here and get as much profit as I can, especially if I get a big move away. So I might, take a 90-cent take profit right now, which would be a 3x win. So kind of going for a 3x win, maximum loss of $1.50 at this moment. So Cantrell, I would highly recommend saving it and coming back tonight for the stream tonight, where conditions are likely to be more stable. And yeah, I'll talk to you a little bit about, sizing your bankroll to protect, because you earn that when you got up to $50, you earned that. You made smart decisions and you got that 50, and we got to protect that once you get up there. I know it's tempting to want to go all in and get more, but if we're investing, we really want to size based on our current bankroll. And so that's the main thing I want to encourage you to do is build slowly. And if you get up to 50, we're not betting 50, you know. Yeah, it was sort of a gut feeling, but yeah, I got to learn how to manage how much I'm investing. Yeah, it's an important lesson to learn. It's great for you to learn it when there's only $10 on the line, as opposed to when there's thousands of dollars on the line. So, um, once we're all in, we're gambling. We're not we're not investing anymore. Now it's just a gamble. So, but yeah, I would recommend, just because of how chaotic this is, as far as learning a strategy and all that. I'd hold off. Come back tonight when we start the evening stream, and we'll kind of see where we're at, and see if we got a strategy that makes sense for those conditions. So, yeah, yeah, gambling is fun, but it's not investing. So, all right, I'm gonna focus. I got a trade open, so I want to get focused in on this. So I'll be back.
I'm stuck in a prison of doubt. In this torsion, and everything is growing up tight. There's no room to breathe. And nobody is watching at night. Who wanna rise up? Need a friend to shake me out again. Need a friend to shake me out again. I don't know if I can find my way out.
Well, that is absolute chaos, carnage, just brutal. Man, there was numerous times at the end there where I was like, oh, I might just actually win this thing. But I guess that's the nice thing about that strategy of buying the low side and holding to the end is, I mean, you've given yourself 13 minutes for something like that to happen, and it almost did. It was probably about 30 seconds away from flipping to the other side. So, but in the end, it's a small loss relatively, and I was in there for a possible big win till the very end. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is not. I think betting last 3 minutes been more reasonable, more high probability. Okay, that was crazy. Up 27 on that. Oh wow. Did some revenge trading and it worked out. Okay. That was very close. Yeah, I thought that might be a winner numerous times toward the end. But yeah, what a chaotic mess this is. And it's just so hard to know what's going to happen here. But yeah, I think I'm going to help the people that are doing the buy low, cuz I'm jinxing it. I know I am, because I'm not a superstitious person, but like I do constantly get beat up as soon as I get away from my strategy. If anything, with the wait till the end, I should be either doing 5 cents of take profit, or I should just be sitting out. You know, so since I'm running a stream and I like to have some kind of activity going on for the stream, I think I'm going to drop it to 5 cents, go back to the trading bot, but just drop the take profit to 5 cents, and just start stacking up smaller wins. And yeah, really just kind of looking forward to later today when it's not this market. So that's okay. Carlos thinks betting last 3 minutes more reasonable, more high probability. Yeah, I mean, but even on that one, in the last minute and a half, it became like, you know, clench your butt cheeks kind of time. Like it was like, man, what is going to happen here? So I don't know. I still think the buying low at low risk and staying to the end, or doing a take profit at like 90 cents or something like that, is a decent strategy for these conditions. But I'm gonna get off that bandwagon, get back to what I do, and just do 5 cent take profits, and hopefully start racking up some tiny, small little wins and building back up, because it's been a rough session for me. I mean, I'm only down $10. Like, it's not like the end of the world, but it's like, it's been rough, no doubt. I'm used to winning like 90% of the time. So these conditions, it's like maybe 50%, and the numbers just don't work if I'm winning 50% of the time with my strategy. So we'll try and tighten it up a little bit. Like I said, I would more than anything want my bot that I'm training to sit out of these markets. And let's see how, and this is what I keep doing today, is how often in the last hour, has the price gotten really close or crossed the line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think a high number is 4. 3 or 4 is generally high. When you're getting like 8, it's diabolical. Yeah, it's chopping hard and in both directions with a lot of energy. So I'll get back to my strategy, if anything, just to remove the curse on the strategy that's working for the buy low people. So, oh. But But yeah, I'll get back into trading mode. My trading mode goes back to going in at 7 minutes 30 seconds. And I think we're going to do, we'll do one more after this and call it an afternoon session. I'll be back tonight, 8 p.m. to around 11 Pacific time. So we'll do another 3-hour session later this evening. But I think we'll just do one more during this chaos before we wrap it up. So I'm going to get into trading mode. I'll be right back.
Just keeping up, just keeping my patterns. Just keeping up, keeping up, just keeping the pattern. Just keeping up, keeping up. Oh, it's a habit I wanna break. Like a baby bandit is on display in your body, and I can't look away. Nothing matters. It's a pattern. Oh, it's a habit I wanna break. Like a baby bandit is on display in your body, and I can't look away. Nothing matters. It's a pattern. Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a craze love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire. Never the same. Never you calling my name, I'm taking my sweet time. Hey, whatever the plan, I know I'm holding the best of me out of my hand. I know you always understand. Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a craze love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire. Oh.
take all our life to explain that it's more beautiful when you're here. I remember the light when I turned around and revealed all the truth, no escape. Point blank. Say it like it is this time for me to hear. Suddenly you felt all alone again, even in crowded rooms with all your friends. Where goes the tide?
Okay, that one ran away too fast for me to get in on it. So this will be the last one of this godforsaken afternoon. it's it's been a bloodbath. Uh, Fortunately, because of my bankroll sizing for what I'm doing right now, it's not really affecting me that much. But it's always more fun to win than you know either not be able to get into the market or lose. So it's been a rough one. If you're making profits today, tell us what you're doing. Like, I want to know because I've tried a couple strategies and the timing of me doing them didn't work was wrong. But I still think for these conditions, the buy low, buy when the market, when you get to like 40, 30, somewhere in there, and then either holding to the end or maybe doing a 20-cent profit. I think that makes sense for these conditions. My strategy that I have in that 18-minute video on my channel works much better when the conditions are more stable, quieter. So this evening, we're hoping for a bit of a return to sanity. It's been quite a wild ride here today. just just some crazy numbers happening, and the order book, watching the order book is just like, I get nauseous watching it. It's moving so fast. So yeah, kind of rough conditions. And actually, when I logged in today, the first thing I was met with was the first two people commenting, the market is rough right now. So I kind of knew coming into the session that it might be a bit of a challenge. But anyway, yeah, I think if I wasn't streaming, I would have not been trading this market. So I do my strategy, and my kind of personality does really well in kind of slow and stable conditions. So yeah, I'm not sure what the strategy would be to really excel in these markets, but if you're profitable today, tell us about it. We'd like to know what you're doing because it's been a challenge for pretty much everybody I've talked to today. It's been rough. So yeah, kind of a rough stream for me as well. Only 8 likes, and yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think when I'm not winning all the time, it's people like to see the streamer winning. But hey, here's the reality: if the market's not in the right place for your strategy, you ain't gonna be winning. So that's what we got going on today. But all right, we're going to do the last one of this session, And I'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. So Pacific time. The one thing I have to really avoid on the last trade of a session is trying to make up for the losses. It's like, no, just chill out, stick to the strategy, stick to the sizing, and, start racking up those easy wins again. And like I said, these are the kind of conditions that I would generally avoid as a trader. It's just chaos, really. So if you have a strategy to handle chaos, that'd be great to share. I don't think there is a great strategy for handling chaos, but
And still you expect me to make it do pleasantries, baby, I'm yours. Love what you got on, but I want it all for you. We can play a song while I'm holding on to you. Rubbing in the hallway, no use for all the rooms. So what you wanna do? And she told me, she said it's all for you. I did it all for you. Baby, it's all for you. No, no, no. She said it's all for you. I did it all for you. Baby, it's all for you. No, no, no. We could catch a vibe here on this trip. I'm in your soul, you're on my head. I want you at my fingertips all night, all night. Love what you got on, but I want it all for you. We can play a song while I'm holding on to you. Rubbing in the hallway, no use for all the rooms. So what you wanna do? And she told me, she said it's all for you. I did it all for you. Baby, it's all for you. No, no, no.
Well, I chipped my tooth on a tangerine, and the jaybird singing something about the way things used to be. Now I'm dancing on a wire like a cheap paper tiger, strumming on a heartstring stereo to a song that no one knows, and it goes like this. Hey, hey, yeah, said it goes like this. Say la vie, oh, don't ask me, 'cause it goes like this. Yeah. So I pack my bags and I'm on my way. And all my friends are upside down, but I get around okay. Now I'm dancing on a tightrope, oh, like some silly little psycho. Only one way out of this two-lane town, and around we go, and it goes like this. Oh yes, and it goes like this. Say la vie, oh, don't ask me, 'cause it goes like this. Oh, 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 oh. Say la vie, oh, don't ask me, 'cause it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can't wait to wake to your love.
All right. It's been a rough session, but I appreciate all of you who have hung out with me here during this chaos. And yeah, I'm not sure what do we learn today. I'm not sure what it was, but I think probably more than anything, my strategy that I use most of the time is very dangerous in these type of conditions. I think that's the main thing. And yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to do when the conditions are like this on the stream. Maybe we go and trade tennis for a while. I don't know. Like I got to figure out what to do. Um, I either got to have an alternative strategy to use during chaotic times, or I got to model how to just sit out of markets and do something else. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But the other thing I may do as we get bigger and, I don't need to go as many hours every day to try to grow the channel. Maybe we'll just stick to only doing during the day on the weekends, and during the weekdays doing just the evening sessions. Um, Basically, you're going to get this chaos much more often during trading hours. So during the week, during the day. So we'll see. But just throwing that out there. I want to provide space for people to hang out and share ideas, but I got to figure out what to do when my strategy is not applicable, not a good idea. So we'll figure that out. But thanks for joining me today. I appreciate all of you that hang out with me, and we'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific time, and hopefully we'll have some better conditions for trading. Have a great day. Good luck, and I will talk to you next time.